got 500 miles of open road, and I'm driving down the highway to you.
I came into this thinking Grapevine is essentially just a suburb of Dallas.
It's so close to Dallas-Fort Worth Airport. Grapevine is its own hip little quaint community that's close to Dallas, but isn't Dallas.
It's this stylish downtown that looks like it's just been dropped in the middle of, a Texas city. It's very unique. Downtown Grapevine is almost a throwback, a moment in time, because the architecture in this place is sort of modern Western, I guess you could call it. There's so many attractions for people to see, whether it's food, music, art. This place is like a veritable buffet of things you can do. The first thing you see when you drive into Grapevine, you cross railroads. You actually see these vintage rail cars.
You have the 1890s train that takes people straight to the stockyards. It's about a 12-mile trek. Trains seem to play a key role here in Grapevine. You have the Cotton Belt route, which helped distribute cotton to the northern cities.
And it used to run all the way from here to St. Louis, Missouri. So this was the place where you would load up the cotton and bring it up north to the markets in St. Louis and the surrounding cities.
I didn't know about the Glockenspiel, which is a clock tower that involves some gunfighting.
These two guys were independently want to rob this train. They decided to have it out.
Didn't need to end this way.
And they got so wrapped up in each other,
Train's left. We both lost.
they actually missed the train and the opportunity to rob said train. Texas, as a state, is the 5th largest producer of wine.
Grapevine is actually the headquarters for the Texas wine industry, and the name makes total sense now.
Who doesn't know Grapefest? I mean, it's this event in September in Grapevine that draws about 260,000 people over the course of 4 days.
Texas, as the 5th largest producer of wine, makes me think I need to try some wine.
They have 1,400 events leading up to Christmas over the course of about 40 days.
That's pretty impressive.
Oh, holy!
1,400? Like, I need to see a list of these things. Not that I don't believe they're there. I just want to see how many different themes you can make up for Christmas that can make up 1,400. Come on, like, seriously?
When you think of accommodations in a place like Grapevine, you think of little hotels or motels, right? Because it's a smaller area. You save the big accommodations for like Dallas, but no. In Grapevine, there's actually the Gaylord Texan and the Grey Wolf Lodge, so you kind of have the best of both worlds, and they're right across the street from each other. So the Gaylord Texan caters more, I would say, to corporate and couples, whereas across the street you have Grey Wolf Lodge, which is families and fun and a whole lot of water.
There's a number of things I love about Grapevine that I discovered after being here. It's a town that really recognizes and really embraces its history. I mean, you can see it in the buildings, you can see it in the culture. It's very much an arts community. There's a huge music vibe here, and I love music. I love live music. During the day, you can walk up down the streets. I mean, there's places to eat, there's places to shop. But we came back at night later on just to check out what the nightlife was like.
This is a hip and happening place. You go downtown at night on a weekend, and it's like they had to build special pedestrian lights that flash because there's so many people out and about around the town. It seems like every restaurant, every bar, every facility is full, and that tells you that there's something good happening here. If I had one more day in Grapevine, the thing I'd choose to do that we didn't do when we were here is the Night Watchman Tour. This is a 90-minute walk that takes you around Grapevine to the different wineries. I believe it takes you to a haunted winery as well, and it actually takes you to the bank that Bonnie and Clyde or their associates supposedly robbed.
If I had one more day to spend in Grapevine that I don't have right now, I would ask for a second day, because I would need one day to take in the music and I'd need the second day to take in all the wineries.
Grapevine's slogan is, aged to perfection.
I miss the music, but Grapevine, I'm coming back for some music.